Tying Pierre Poilievre to Donald Trump may not be the Trump card the Liberals think it is. Hi, I'm Brian Lilley, political columnist for the Toronto Sun. It's been interesting over the past several months. I've been saying for a long time now others are catching up, that the Trudeau Liberals don't want to run against Pierre Poilievre in the next election. They want to run against Donald Trump. So they're going to try and use the next several months when Trump is in the news cycle on a regular basis as he sews up the Republican nomination and heads into the U.S. general election, that they will look to tie them, to say that Trump is Poilievre, Poilievre is Trump, and if you elect Poilievre, you're electing Donald Trump, and that's bad for Canada. Canadians generally don't like Republican presidential candidates. It's just a matter of fact. Although Trump is more popular than most, even moderates like Mitt Romney don't fare as well in polling as Trump does in this country. But the Trudeau Liberals have been trying to talk about the MAGA conservatives, MAGA this, MAGA that, tying them constantly. But a new poll from Abacus Data shows Canadians aren't really buying it. About 40% see that there's some similarities. 33% roughly say, no, I don't see any, they're different. And the rest just don't know. So that sales job isn't really working. What you've got there, that 40%, that's the hardcore of the NDP and Liberal base, not the swing voters that every party needs to appeal to. But they also asked some other interesting questions. They asked, on a scale of 1 to 10, which of these politicians do you like? Well, just, how do you like them on a scale of 1 to 10? 3 is the number that Donald Trump got, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. So Donald Trump gets a score of 3. Justin Trudeau gets 3.6. Joe Biden, 4.9. And Pierre Poilievre, 5.1. Trudeau's closer to Donald Trump than he is to Pierre Poilievre. That should tell you everything you need to know there. This strategy isn't working. But then they also asked, which of the two do you think would be better off dealing with Donald Trump if he becomes president? Which, looking at the polls right now, he most likely will. 44% said Pierre Poilievre. 29% said Justin Trudeau. That's not good for Trudeau and the Liberals, especially not when you look at the fact that it's still at least a 15-point lead, 40% for the Conservatives, 25% for the Liberals, 20% for the NDP, the Conservatives leading in every region except Quebec. So the Liberal message isn't getting through, and Canadians think Poilievre would handle Trump better. By the way, they also think that whoever is the Prime Minister should stand up for Canada and stand up to Trump, which means the people who are saying Poilievre would do a better job, they want him to stand up to Trump, and they think he actually would, unlike Justin Trudeau. This is a failed policy by the Trudeau Liberals, but seems to be all they've got, a bit of a fear factory moment. But maybe Canadians just aren't buying the fear because they're so fed up with Trudeau and the Liberals. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment down below. Share this on social media. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.